Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Carolina Case Farm. I've got a little bit of work planned for today. I just checked, and the sheep are about halfway on their water, so I thought we might go ahead and drive over and refill the water tank. I know we won't really be using case equipment to do this, just be using our pickup truck, but we'll go ahead and do that. The question is, will I remember where I go for the water? I believe it is over here, water fill point. So I think what we tend to do is take this road, and then maybe we can get through there, either around this way or down this way. Anyways, for those of you that maybe are new to the series and haven't seen this map yet, this is the Eastern North Carolina map, and our main objective here is to use this older style case equipment. Contrary to what I'm doing right now, the main objective is not to drive entirely too fast around the map. Could I take that road instead? Possibly. Probably should have. I don't know how many of the collectibles are still around on this map. I feel like I've gotten a lot of them, but I don't know that I've completed a collection. Oh, there's water down there. Can I get water from this? Because that's much closer. If it will let me, I will definitely do this. What do you guys think? My inclination is it's not going to let me. Oh, it's letting me, and it's free. I love it. Okay, this is so much closer. Alright, well, scratch what I was just blabbering on about of driving around the map looking for collectibles on the way, because we already got our water. I do not have the money for any of the stuff that I want. I want to buy that bigger tractor, and I think I'd like to buy this big field here. I just feel like having that driveway over there coming into that side of it would just be ideal. But it takes money to make money. The other thing that I have not yet resolved, and I have had no comments at all about like the actual gameplay. Nobody has said that I should be doing it. It's funny, a lot of times when I play this game, people are like, you should do this, you shouldn't do that. This series, I'm kind of stumped a couple times, and people don't have anything to say. I'm curious what you think I should do with the finances here, and I think I'm gonna end up getting that newer tractor. I think that's really the takeaway is get the newer tractor. All right, so there we go. What the heck? But I'm struggling with keeping it going straight. There we go. So we'll get this field plowed up, and I haven't decided 100% what we want to put in here yet. We have a few problems, right? This is what I was getting at, the decisions that we have to make. We don't have a baler. I had leased a baler. We could lease a baler again if we need to, but we don't have a baler. We don't have a combine. So, you know, we have that grass field, which lets us get grass for the sheep. I feel like my inclination at this point, come on, get some traction. My inclination at this point is to maybe find an affordable loading wagon. Now I know that loading wagons aren't super common in the US, but if it allows me to be able to do what I want to do with this playthrough, I feel like it's not as if they don't exist in the US, they're just not as common. But we made bales the first time through, so we could do loading wagon. And the other thing I had talked about was potentially buying another sheep pen so we can double up our wool production, which I think is also more lucrative than not. So I'm trying to think of crops that I could plant in this field that are profitable enough. Dang it. That would be worth renting the harvester. Like, I'm thinking maybe canola. Canola has a longer growing period. And usually that irritates me because it throws off the rotation for the farm. But since our other operation here is the sheep and the grass is always growing, you know, we could just go ahead and do that. So maybe that's the better idea. Get a loading wagon, buy a second sheep fold, and plant canola here. What am I? I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Come on, get some traction. There we go. Heading on up the hill. I swear I need to start writing this stuff down, because I'll talk through it with you guys and I'll think, okay, here's what I want to do. And then in the meantime, between times that I play, I'll be like, wait, what did I decide? It took me a while to decide to ditch the chicken farm idea. To be honest, at this point, I've done so many episodes with these same few pieces of equipment, I kind of want to trade it all in. Functionally start over. Alright, we'll do a little bit of up and down here, and then I don't know how long of an episode I want this to be if we're doing this main job. Maybe we do one more other thing. I was looking at potential contracts we could do, but it would be cultivating, so not really anything other than this job. What do you guys think? What kind of jobs do you like to see get done? I know when I watch farm sim YouTubers, I'm just there to see what they're doing on their farm, how things are going. So I don't necessarily feel like there's something specific I want to see. I just want to know how their farm is going. I would also love to know who else you guys are watching. You know, I know I've talked a couple times about both Daggerwin and Sim Farmer. Who else do you guys enjoy watching? Feel free to drop a name down in the comments. And if you're a farm sim YouTuber yourself watching this, please do mention what you play what kind of farm you have, and I'll check it out. Would love to network a little bit with other farm sim creators. It's a fun little community. We all seem to have a passion for this silly game, and I think there's some what we'll call healthy competition, but I don't think anybody's has any ill will towards other creators out here. I was wrong button, but okay. I was really hoping that I would get to a point in 2023 that I'd be able to monetize this channel. I had some really nice growth for a little while, and I thought, okay, this is going to take off more than the main channel, and it didn't. It kind of stagnated for a bit, so I think I might have to try more one-off videos. I don't think the series idea works for most people. They might check out episode 1 and 2 and then move on, which is weird to me because creators like Daggerwin can do a series that's 100 videos long and it works. And he does narrated videos. The only difference, other than the fact that he already has a following, the only difference that I can see is that he does those edited portions that are time-lapsed, but and more jump cuts than me. I tend to let it run, but I don't know if I believe that pacing of a video is the only difference between. I mean, we're not talking like a few thousand views difference. We're talking my videos get 200 and his videos get 200,000. So it's like a 1000x difference. So I'm doing something wrong in that regard. But pretty sure that's his primary job and it's not mine. Maybe I would hone my editing chops if I was in his position. I don't know. I'd like to think I'd still be pretty much the same personality on the videos either way. Alrighty. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should? That's not the right. That's the button for a wrong game. Maybe I should go ahead and price out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's price out a loading wagon. Now that I convinced myself that's what I want to do. Okay, there's a Pottinger that's way cheaper than this. It's like 15,000 or something. So I'll have to load that mod. Glad I checked. Also, this doesn't need to be done here in November. We could always do part of this now and then finish the rest in the spring. Well, sorry, that was a very rude transition there. I want to see when canola goes in. Okay, we could plant canola as early as February. Interesting. It's interesting it has 2 plant seasons too. Yeah. I like that idea, even though it means that I'm going to have to lease a harvester. It's something we can sell. Well, we'll probably keep it until it's at its most expensive. But I think that'll be a good one for us. I don't like how I've sort of created this curve. the road that I started off of was straight, but I've somehow made a curve in this based on the angle that I'm coming into the field, I guess. You know what else I should do on this save that I haven't done on others is rock pick. We've got these rocks here in the field, and we could rock pick and roll. All sorts of things we could do to improve our yield. But it all takes time, right? You guys want to hop in the cab for a little bit? Let's do that. Beautiful. Try to keep the front left wheel there about 4 or 5 inches off the other furrow. I don't want to turn too strongly though, because then we'll have a little blip in the field. I like those front tires with the grooves like that. That's very accurate to the farms I've been around. Okay, so if I was doing this in real life, I would check and make sure, okay, we're good here, and I would pick it up, and then I would cut the wheel, and I would cut it back, and I would square this back to this row, and I would put it back down, and back up the hill I go. And we'll double check, not missing anything. Dirt's moving fine. Keep the wheel close enough that we don't miss any spots. Check out the house. And we missed a spot. But not enough that I'm going to go back for it. Just that little bit though, that's all it takes. Probably when I was looking at the house. Daydreaming. Thinking about sausage and pancakes for breakfast or something like that. Missing out. One reason having a plow like this as opposed to a cultivator, one reason it's good on this game is now we won't have to also do herbicide. Definitely not true to real life, but for the game it makes sense, so that's what we play. I'm going to switch camera, and I'm going to pop out. Just real quick, I know I did this at the end of the last episode, but I need to get this in my head. Sheep pen 26. Okay, why did I think there was one for 18? This one for 9. So 26,000. We just really don't have a good revenue stream right now. That's the thing that bothers me. We're gonna be out of cash soon. Let's see how much we have in the wool that's sitting over here. I mean, looks like we could cut this. Yield bonus is 60%. So it's showing as 1,400 liters. Shouldn't that be a full pallet then? That's very confusing. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for checking out the episode. My name is Bluebelly. This is Bluebelly Farms, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.